Howdy folks, Johnny Slink here. Welcome to the third edition of Johnny Slink P.I. Brought to you by the Candymen, makers of fine cotton candy since 1858. That's been 2 weeks since we rescued Phil from that awful dimensional world, my friend, in that pirate world. Charles Brown's been invading his dreams as he has Mona and mine for the last almost a year, my friend. Join me in this other keeper we had. Johnny Slink, P.I. I'm in the middle of a nightmare as usual.
Red devil mine, red devil mine, red devil mine, red devil mine.
Howdy, partner. What can I do for you?
Red devil mine, this is the red devil mine.
Hello.
Johnny, it's Phil.
Phil, I'll be picking you up in a half.
I had these dames last night. You gotta meet one of these dames who change your life, Johnny.
Look, you Phil, I told you, like the old man told us in Grand Creek, baby. The Slink brothers either are together with a woman. If not, you're single and you're an alcoholic. Take your pick, son. Live up to that credo. Look, I got Eva Jones' keys here. I got them from her son-in-law. I'm gonna be picking you up in a half hour.
Are we going in?
I think we are. I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye-bye. Yeah, I lit up a cigarette. I shook my head and I looked out that window. When are these nightmares gonna stop? It had been raining for days and it stopped late last night, and it was a cold mid-November 1948. I felt like I was living on some kind of an ice cream cake. Everything was frosted. Everything was laminated like the trees, my friend, all iced. And when the wind blew through those trees, they made strange sounds of nature. And those notes floated up to that forlorn moon that was smiling down, looking through the cracks of thunder. Out at the city again, down at the dingy streets, greasy spoons, and all the hotels that are closed now. All the bums and the con artists are probably sleeping, or else they're out somewhere trying to bum something for a beer. I see the shopkeepers took all the rotten vegetables in, the ones that they sell to those rotten people. 10 minutes later, I was outside in the cold New York morning. On my way to see Phil. I looked up at that sky, my friend, and I could see the birds flying south. I should be with those birds. I should be the lead bird. I should be down in Florida, fighting divorce cases, not up here, Jason. Phantoms through wall fabric. Yeah. Everything was nicely iced and it made me kind of cold, so I warmed my innards with a little bit of a drink. Started thinking about all the things I should have done in this life, my friend. They're all put on hold now. This Charles Brown is driving us crazy. Started my car up. On my way to pick up Phil.
trouble sleeping, Johnny. This guy's driving me crazy.
Join the club. Mona and I have been nightmaring for almost a year now. Here, have a little drink. We parked the car and we made our way up towards Mona. She just lived down the street from Mona. There we were at Eva Jones. We opened the door. We put the light on. It was a large kitchen joined with a dining room. Not much in there, but there were 2 doors in the back, and we made our way to them. We'll be right back to Johnny Slink right after this message. Well, he's in big trouble again as usual. Well, that's Johnny. You know how he is. You know what? We're bringing you this episode. The 3rd edition of Johnny Slink comes from, guess who? The Candymen. That's right, making a fine cotton candy, the makers of, since 1858, my friends. Great cotton candy. People been asking us for the original flavor, and we got it, my friends. That's right. The original flavor is here now. Cotton candy with the flavor of, you got it, real rawhide. We also got beef jerky, and we got cotton candy with the real taste of whiskey. All coming from the Candyman since 1858 at your grocers real soon. Now let's get back to Johnny Slink, P.I. We open up the first door. Phil put the light on.
Oh my God, look at this, Johnny. This is like some kind of museum of cowboys.
There it was, the whole outfits, right down to the 6-shooters, the money, saddles, everything. But there was no wall fabric. We went over to the other door. We slipped inside and put the light on. And there it was, my friend. I told you, Phil.
I know, Johnny.
There it was, the scenery. It said right up on the corner, Santa Fe, Cowboy Town, 1858. And it was a beautiful sunny day. And it looked like a bustling place.
Johnny, look at what I got.
Where'd you find that? It looked like it was torn off the bottom of Eva Jones' shirt. I can't believe it's from her pants. Where was it?
It's stuck to the wall here.
You can't get it out?
No.
Follow me, Phil. We went into the other room. I looked at him. He looked at me. I gave him a drink. That's enough. Give me that bag. Well, cowboy, put on your best outfit. Make sure you got the best 6-shooters, because we're going in. 10 minutes later, my friend, we leaned into that wall. I could not believe it. Right before our eyes, everything became alive, my friends. It was a bustling town. Morning, ma'am. I looked out past that little town and I could see the cactus like little men in green outfits, their hands pointing up towards that relentless sun. It looked like a wild coyote, my friend, looking down on us, smiling.
Johnny, this is so incredible. I don't want to get to taste whiskey since 1858.
Lay off the whiskey. We gotta get Eva Jones and get the heck out of here. How about Charles Brown and him? We'll see what he can do. Some cowboys come riding up and they got off. One come walking up to me. He was a deputy. Howdy, cowboys, and you guys look like you're new in town. Can I help you out? Well, we're detectives from New York City, deputy. We're looking for an Eva Jones who was taken here. Not by her own consent, if you know what I mean. Look at cowboy. He grabbed me. The sheriff's gonna be wanting to talk to you, sucker. You just hang around town here, cowboy chain. I'll tell you, Charles Brown will talk to you tomorrow when he gets in.
That's the sheriff?
Why, do you know him, buddy? I've heard of him. Yeah. And he walked off towards the saloon.
Johnny, I don't think I want to meet this sheriff right now.
No, we better get Eva and get get out of here, he's already got a case on us. We made our way towards the saloon. The sun was beating down the hairs in the back of my red neck, curling up, my friend. It was very eerie. We went into the bar. Went up to the bar. Now, can I help you two cowboys? Yeah, a couple of drinks, will ya? Thank you. This is quite a bustling bar for the middle of the day. Everyone's drunk. A little man come walking up to me. I seen him kind of looking at me. He had a stumble for a leg. Little short guy, and he came up. He moved up. He said,
Are you Johnny Slink?
I said, yes, I am.
I heard you talking to the deputy. You stay away from those men. Are you looking for Eva Jones?
Yes, I am. How do you know, Eva?
Mr. Slink, I was at the Manhattan Dimension Wall Fabric Company. I bought that wall fabric. It was the very same scenery. It was on sale. We put it up and I seen her here about a day after I arrived. She's up at the Red Devil Mine.
Where's the Red Devil Mine?
She's kind of a slave up there for the sheriff. It's about 3 miles up.
Do you have any horses?
Yes, at the delivery stable.
Let's have another drink. Minutes later, we got the horses and we were heading up towards the Red Devil Mine. Finally, we arrived.
You can park their horses back here. Everyone's in town getting drunk.
Good men.
Yeah, they sure are. They must be single.
We tied the horses up. There's a storm on the way. I could hear it coming. We made our way to the nearest camp house. Sure enough, there she was inside, working away, little Eva. We ran in there.
Oh, no. Johnny, I'm so glad you're here.
We're coming to take you away from this dimensional nightmare, my dear. And we ran from that hut, my friend. We ran as quick as we could, and the storm was on its way, billowing down like a bad dream. We got on the horse and we began to ride. Eva was way in front for an old lady. She rides pretty good. Phil was frank in the rear, and there was Stumpy. I looked to the left. I could see dust. What's this, the cavalry? Oh my God, Phil.
What?
They're Indians. And they were chasing us, my friend. They were right at us. We made our way to the nearest hut down at Santa Fe. There we were, right by that cactus. And we all grabbed hands. One. The Indians were right at us. Two. Phil was knocking them off. 3, 4, and we jumped. And there we were, my friends. In Eva Jones' house. We turned around and looked at the wallpaper. Oh my God! It changed. It was bigger than life. Indians, my friend, tomahawks drawn with a look of savagery on their face. We never did get Charles Bronson on this escapade. But that's another story. I'm Johnny Slink.